Hey, YouTube, it's Darkener2121, and today I am going to be talking about my 10 most anticipated movies of 2017. Now, I'm a little late for this video since we've already begun the year, but since it is the beginning of the year, all these are probably not out yet. And I will be leaving all the links to the trailers for these movies in the description and the number that I put it in the list with. Now, time to start off with number 10, Jumanji. This film stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and I think Kevin Hart is in this too, and I think Jack Black is in it. I don't know much about this movie at all. All I know is that it's a remake of the original Jumanji, but I wish this movie wouldn't, I don't think, should be made, because the original was just that good with Robin Williams and everything. May he rest in peace. And just, I don't like how they're just remaking all the old classic movies. Like, this is one of the movies that I wish they would not remake. So, that being said, next on number 9 is All Eyes on Me. This movie is about Tupac Shakur, and this is like another biopic, kind of like Straight Outta Compton and 8 Mile. And I like those two movies, so if this is as good as those other ones, then I think we got another hit biopic on our hands. Now on to number 8, Cars 3. This, I believe they're taking a darker tone with the Cars movies, and that's the reason why this is on my list. Is I didn't like the other ones, so since this is taking a darker tone than those two, then I'm gonna give this movie a try. Number 7, The Fate of the Furious. Now, this is the 8th film in the Fast and Furious franchise. I own all of the other ones on digital on iTunes, and now I saw the trailer for this, and the only reason I didn't put this higher on my list is because the way they're prefacing it is that Dominic is betraying the family, and I don't like that because they already did that with Letty, so it's kind of just doing the same thing over again, just with a different character. So that is the main big reason why this isn't higher up on my list. Now, number 6 is John Wick Chapter 2. Now, I just saw John Wick for the first time this year, and I loved it. And now I want to see Chapter 2 on the continuation of the John Wick story. So now on to number 5, we got War for the Planet of the Apes. Now, I loved Rise and Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and this is the 3rd film in the franchise, and I am curious on how the story is going to continue. And yeah, and my mom, she was a big fan of the original. I think Jonathan Heston was in it, in the original Planet of the Apes, and I'm just glad they rebooted that for my generation, because I never really liked the older ones. So now on to number 4 on the list. Everybody should probably know that I like superhero movies, and this number 4 is SpiderMan Homecoming. Now, this is another reboot of the Spider-Man franchise. I liked all of them. I do have an affinity for the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. That's probably one of my favorite Spider-Man movies, and a lot of people don't like. But it's just I kind of have some type of connection to the original Spider-Man movies, and I liked the Amazing Spider-Man movies, but yeah, just the Tobey Maguire one was my favorite, and I hope this one is even better. Another thing that I like about what they're doing with this is because they're making Spider-Man, Peter Parker, an actual high school student. Like, not really, in the other ones they weren't really high school, well, they were, but it's just the different way they're portraying the Peter Parker character. Now, on to number 3. Now, I loved the first film in this duo. I don't know if they're going to make a third one because they haven't even released the second one yet. But this one is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, I love the soundtrack for the Guardians of the Galaxy, and I love the characters. This is one of those movies that I cannot wait to see. Now, number 2 is Logan. I just recently got into the X-Men movies, and I want to see what they do for this rated R Wolverine movie, because I haven't done a rated R Wolverine movie before. Now, everybody knows this next one is definitely always going to be my number 1, because I am such a huge fan of this intellectual property. Star Wars The Last Jedi, or as people know, Star Wars Episode 8. There's not much I could say except I'm fanboying out and I can't wait to see what they do with Rey and Luke. Now, I got some honorable mentions. The first honorable mention that didn't make the list was XXX Return of Xander Cage. Now, I haven't seen the first XXX, and I think I've seen the second one, the State of the Union. And I just like Vin Diesel. He's a really good actor. So this one, I don't know. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to go see it. I might just wait till it comes out so that I could, like, binge watch all 3 of the XXX movies. Now, my second honorable mention in this video is the Lego Batman movie. Everybody who knows me personally knows that I'm a big kid at heart, and I still like watching kids movies because they do sneak adult references into kids movies that you don't really catch on to when you're an actual kid. For example, there's a lot in like the Toy Story movies and everything that came out when I was little, and that's one of the reasons why I like watching kids movies, especially when I have a kid at home, like my mom's friend's daughter Ella. She's like 4 years old, so watching movies with her is kind of fun because you get to watch it through a kid's perspective and your own adult perspective at the same time. Now, my last honorable mention, which should have made my list because there's so many good movies that came out that I couldn't put this on the main list, is Justice League. Now, the only gripe I have with the Justice League movie is they should have brought Grant Gustin, who did The Flash in the TV show. They should have brought him into the DC Cinematic Universe. And they should also do it with Stephen Amell, too. Those are the 2 characters that they have in the TV shows that they should bring into a movie somehow. And other than that, thanks for watching. I will be leaving all the links to the trailers for these movies in the description if I can find them. And if you like these type of gameplay videos, just comment down below and let me know. And if you guys don't mind giving me some topics for future videos. Other than that, thanks for watching and have a nice day.
Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also check out the mystery video and previous video on the side of this end slate. I also got my email and my Facebook pages up here, and as always, don't forget to check out for more videos on the Dark Hunter 2121 channel.